Hi, I'm Heather Daly, and for my oral presentation, I chose to do it on the constitutional rights within disaster policies. To start off with, what are constitutional rights? Constitutional rights guarantee civil rights and liberties to the individual and also protects the individual's rights by reserving all powers not delegated to the federal government, to the people, or to the states. And that's also known as the Bill of Rights that contains the 10 Amendments. Because the Constitution was made so long ago, they didn't really put anything for an emergency in there. So it's not a general recognition in the Constitution. So it's up to the state or federal government to determine an emergency situation that can change the rules due to it, which is also known as declaring a state of emergency. A state of emergency is when the governor of the state believes a disaster has occurred or may be imminent that is severe enough to require state aid to supplement local resources in preventing or alleviating damages, loss, hardship, or suffering. It can change the legal and operational landscape in which governments, private organizations, and the public operate during an emergency. So it can close down businesses, shut down restaurants, shut down highways, bridges, as well as tell people you can't be purchasing alcohol after this time, or you can't open carry your weapon around. But in order for any legal requirements to be changed, the state of emergency must be declared. And whenever they change things, there's always limitations to it. So for the duration of the state of emergency, governments can suspend rights, though not without limitations. And once the state emergency is called off, all restrictions are over. They can't hold you to anything anymore. And for example, Hurricane Florence in 2018 that hit North Carolina, the government declared a state of emergency that stated a ban on alcohol sales and no illegally owned firearms, ammunition, explosives, or being allowed to open carry your weapon. Constitutional rights weren't stripped in this case because if you had a lawfully owned gun, you're okay. You can still drink alcohol, you just can't purchase it at that time. So there were only limitations on the purchase of alcohol and the use of dangerous weapons. For example, if it's illegal, you can't do that. And you can't just open carry it around everywhere because they don't know what the situation's going to be. If cops are going to be around, or if anything, what the area even looks like the disaster struck. Yeah, thank you.